Some weak, plain skin. Naked in front of God. Well, not for much longer. Soon all humans will see. They'll all feel the power of the next step. I think we're dealing with a synth. Alright, we are here today checking out a little banger by the name of Mind Scanners. Now, this here, based on the description I read, feels very Papers, Please-ish, with a sci-fi twist, but also kind of like this weird Scientology / Minority Report type of thing, which is, oddly enough, Tom Cruise starts in Minority Report, at least the modern day rendition, and Scientology. But essentially what we're doing here, not to get off track, is we are identifying people with mental illnesses that could apparently spread to others, and in order to avoid that, we bring them in, we mind scan them, we diagnose, and we normalize. What could possibly go wrong? Greetings, citizen. As you are well aware, your daughter is now in the care of the structure. She has been placed in quarantine at the Zygnoka Institute, as she has shown signs of a highly contagious mental illness. Details of her condition are classified, but we assure you that she's in good hands. For normality and the mind, the structure. Request to visit your daughter is denied. To visit the Zygnoka Institute, you must be a mind scanner with a level 3 citizenship. We understand your concern, but there is no need to worry. For your inconvenience, your daily maintenance is reduced by 2 kapok. Congratulations, you have been accepted to the Mind Scanners program. Enclosed the needed equipment for the job. This includes a radio phone through which you will receive further instructions. The constructor thanks you for your service, for normality in the mind, the structure.
Greetings, Mind Scanner. Your duty is to diagnose and treat anomaly citizens of the structure. For each completed treatment, you will receive 10 kapok. If you can't pay maintenance at the end of each day, you will be exiled from the structure and thrown into the outer zone. Right now, only one citizen needs your attention. Go pay him a visit.
So this is the map here, huh? Oh, this is actually interactable with. Alright, so this is our first guy here, huh? Oh, there we go. Rutger. Oh, man. Rutger Hoof. Well, that's like a little bit of a nod to Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner, and he did the voice acting for Observer, the Bloober game. Rutger is a true nature enthusiast. He knows every tree in the structure and is the chief conservator of Core Forest. Lately, he has become more connected with nature. In fact, he believes he is an oak tree.
This citizen has already been scanned. His insanity amount and his sanity types are displayed here. Start treatment and remove his insanity before time runs out.
Over here, huh? Okay. Now mind you, I'm playing this, I'm learning this as I go. There's no tutorial, there's just like, you are seeing exactly what I'm getting the moment I hit start in this game. Start treatment, let's go for it. We don't have to mind scan him. Not sure, I guess we'll learn about experiments later, but he's already been mind scanned. Start this treatment. Okay, I think you here? You there. Alright, there is this showing. Okay, perfect. You have that. Push. Oh, he looks like he's having a little bit too much fun with that. The candelabra looking thing. Right there. So we hold it down. Okay, this isn't too bad. And then a little big square, small square inside. That's you. None of this is actually explained to me, so I'm surprised we even got that far. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. There's so many things you could actually click on. But, again, nothing's explained, so that's cool. We got our 10 kapok. How you feeling there, Rutger? I'm not an oak tree. No, that's sort of silly, isn't it? I guess I spend too much time with vegetation. I better go visit my friends again. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, no problem. Well, that was possibly a good deed on our part, so I don't know if we've like done anything bad just yet.
Good job, Mind Scanner. No more citizens require your attention today. Get some rest and continue tomorrow.
You toss and turn in your sleep, dreaming about your daughter.
3 citizens require your attention. Choose a citizen and perform a mind scan to unravel their insanity. Remember, do you take full responsibility for the diagnosis?
Oh, so it's my fault, huh? If something goes bad? It would be. Alright. So we live here in this forest, apparently. There's travel time too. Oh, how about that? 75? You're the longest one here at 80. Steffi Sparkle's familiar face can be seen on advertising and products around the structure, but despite her success, a growing sense of unease is having a radical effect. Formerly known as Becky Jo Smith, after one implant led to another, Crystiine quickly became one of our city's most vocal and possible extreme cyborg activists. Vivian is a talented journalist from the core, though her methods are starting to get questionable. Rumors have begun a flourish of bite and claw marks on her sources. Okay, now that sounds kind of intriguing. Let's check out this Vivian here. You seem kind of angry there, Vivian. Have a wicked hairline happening there too. Ah, this is a first. So you've come to interview the interviewer. This will be interesting. And probably difficult too if you are aware of the tricks I'm gonna probably use on you. She moves close to you and puts her hand on yours. Her nails resting on the back of your hand. See what they mean. Push her away or let her. I mean, considering what we've read, I think we should, push her away. Oh. Why did you do that? Bastard. Well, I'm considering people are showing up with claw marks that you interview. I don't want the same thing to happen. What happened now? What is this? Okay, doctor. So I'll tell you what I see on the screen. Hope you can make sense of it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I hope you can make... Let's begin. What am I doing? Alright. Apparently she's got the virtual boy on now. How's that for a reference from the past? Old Henson Park, I used to go hunting for insects with my mother here. We even... Time isn't progressing right now. I used to go hunting for insects with my mother here. We even went there at night. She taught me how to see in the dark. Bestial bad mother eats insects. Well, I mean... Hunting for insects doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna eat them. I mean, maybe you just collect bugs, you know? You hunt for them. I'm gonna go with that first one. Is that right? I don't know. Seems like the one that makes sense to me, though. A tiger paw, vicious. Imagine such a beautiful thing ripping your throat out. It's an evil-ass smirk you got going on there, too. Afraid of tigers? No, as a matter of fact, excited by beast. You know what? I think the first one was right. I think we're kind of seeing the reason why she claws her, interviewees. Alfonso Giron, the editor-in-chief of our competitor's Outer Wall Journal. I sure would like to rip his face up and put that on our front page. Good God. You know, maybe, we had a right to bring this one in, huh? Creative layout artist, competitive wall climber, violent desires. Sounds about right. Now mind you, if this wasn't something that I'm taking a first look at, I would probably be having a bit of fun here and using like some bad choices to see what happens, but it's like a first look at this game, so I want to give you guys a real representation of it. Otherwise, we'd be screwing around here like no other. Vivian hunts down a good story at any cause. When it comes to intimacy, she has no restraints. Like a cat hunting mice, she will tear anyone apart until she gets what she wants. Okay, so Phenomania is apparently her illness here. And we have the cross, and we got square with small square inside. The entrepreneur.
Your psychotron treatment device seems to be unstable. Avoid red areas or the treatment will stress your patient. If you want to develop another device, use the left panel to access the device manager.
Choose a device that matches the insanity type of your patient. Cool. So you got the cross and you got the square within the square, right? So, square within square? Oh, it costs time to develop. Removes up to 3 in a row of insanity type. Oh, so there's 3 in a row, we could just take them all in one go, huh? Develop 50. So it's gonna cut into our time for the day. But at least it'll take care of 3 of them in a row, so I guess that's gonna be helpful. Could probably even do the other one, but I'm gonna leave myself some time, so sure, let's go with this here for now. And let's start it up. Start treatment, sure. So what do we got? We got cross, square, cross, square. So we remove the squares, we could have all 3 crosses in a row. Oh, but my device is for the squares. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. If we got with cross, it would have been good. Oh, time's running, Falcon. Right. Fine, you know what? Let's start with this one here first, then, I guess, right? And this is, oh, that's the red that they were talking about. So, let's see. We need cross here, obviously. I mean, we went through Reddit. There was no big issue, right? At least for now. Stress isn't going up. Now there was a bit... Oh, there it is. There's a bit that went up there. So is it when it's glowing red? I'm really sure. But you know what? We got that out of the way. Now we come and bring this up, and what the hell do we do here? That's... neglected? Neglected. So we find the word and we erase it. Gone. Got it? Treatment complete. That's intriguing. That is very intriguing. Nothing's explained to you. It's like, yeah, good luck. Have at it. So I'm surprised we even got that one. I don't know how, but you removed something inside of me. A creature. I can feel it now. That thing, it wasn't me. I can't say I won't miss it, but I'm sorry I attacked all those people. Thanks, Doctor. You wake up fully rested. Ready for a day's work. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see this fleshed out as the game develops, but right now it's kind of like just the groundworks. I like this so far. I mean, I wish things would kind of be explained to you instead of just like, hey, figure it out on the go, but that's fine, you know, everything doesn't have to hold your hand nowadays. Message from the structure, Vivian Lyon has written a wonderful article on mind scanners. Good job. Here's a well-deserved bonus. Oh, 3. How about that? Well, it's cuts over half of her maintenance for the day, so it's not too bad, I suppose. We know that the structure is keeping your daughter from you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Moonrise, that's not the structure. That's not a message from them. We know that the structure is keeping your daughter from you. We can help you. And we believe you can help us as well. Just remember to take good care of your patients. Don't break the people. Break the structure. Starting to feel a bit familiar to the game I compared to earlier? Yes, quite indeed. Alright, do we have time for another one? I think we have time for one more. Oh, a mind scanner. How's work coming along? Keeping up the status quo, I hope? Sure. Let's do a mind scan here. A mess of wires. It's an explosive device. Do what you need to do in order to achieve what's right, I guess. Explosive expert, bomb manufacturer for the greater good. A mess of wires is an explosive device. Do what you need to do in order to achieve what's right? Yeah, I guess that's right. My face on products, the Sparkle line, the consumers will never look like me. It makes them feel bad, which makes them easier for the structure to manipulate. This should be stopped. A little bit of empathy there, huh? Sales mask, unethical business, and identity crisis. Unethical business. They put her on the cover boards and the boards and all that stuff, billboards and the cover magazines, and people are like, oh, if I buy that product, I'll look exactly like her. But she's well aware that's not going to happen. Interesting. The Gates, my dad was a small current engineer there when I was growing up. The Gates. He showed me some holes in the wall where I could peek out on the outer zone. Why is it kept from us? Questions the rules. Dad did a bad job. And a peeping Tom. Yeah, why are you over there peeping? Questions the rules, I'm gonna say. So this one, she doesn't seem as bad as man who thinks he's tree and woman who wants to apparently rip the face off of former employees. Right? So I wonder this is kind of like in line with the Moonrise thing. Miss Sparkle has developed the fantastical notion that the structure is not acting in her best interest. She is clearly against the system. This is anti-structure behavior is a danger to our society. Totally right one then. Let's see what happens if you don't play by the rules, why not? Patient declared sane. No further action required. +3. We still got money for it. Okay, so we got one left. I'm kinda curious if there's any more content in this build that I have beyond the first 3 pages I give you. So how about we also, whatever happens over here, declare her sane, just to see if there's more content, and if there is, I could show you more. Maybe like even Friday when this comes out as a full build, I'll get this updated, and there's probably even more than actually show off. So we could probably come back to it if you guys are enjoying it. So how about, let's say, well, what are you doing here? Greetings, you're interested in a pamphlet. Sure. Crystiine hands you a pamphlet. Its colorful cover reads, Cyborgs are human too, a day-to-day guide to human-cyborg relations. Took up 5 of our time there. The first page reads, they might be your neighbor, your vid-screen repairman, or even your lover. Cyborgs who live in peace all around us, yet many people are still afraid of them. Well, that makes me a little nervous, but I gotta say, okay. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna see if we can just declare her sane. I'm curious if there's some more patience or this is like the end of the build. Plus I want to see what happens if you go against the structure too. It's the intersection by my school, people just frantically crossing the street in every direction. No logic to it, just pure animal instinct. Disgusting really. Interest in traffic, despises non-cyborgs, and instinctive. Just pure animal instinct, disgusting. Feels like there's a bit of despise there towards non-cyborgs, right? Ugh, some weak plain skin. Naked in front of God. Well, not for much longer. Soon all humans will see. They'll all feel the power of the next step. I think we're dealing with a synth. Heavy boots, anti-nudist, dreams of cyborg regime. Sounds about right. A human riding in a car. What a parasitic relationship. Why two separate entities, one mooching off the other? They should be one. So the human and the car one? Oh, that's terrifying. Strange sexual thoughts. Purist, I guess. We have to deem her sane just to see what happens at this point. Crystiine has developed an inexplicable hate for humankind and believes she must advance every citizen to a cyborg state by any means necessary. Let's do it. Okay, if you guys are enjoying this, let me know. And if Friday rolls around, personality type the captain. Friday rolls around and this gets released to you guys and it's an update to this build, assuming there's not more right now, we could definitely come back to it. Patient declared sane, no further action required. Thank you, comrade. I feel invigorated to be honest, tried and tested, ready to get out there and really get the job done. See you around, I hope. Full night's sleep.
Your patient Crystiine has been sending out messages to all cyborgs. Her message tells them to enhance the plain skins. The plan was stopped in good time, but Crystiine has been demechanized and thrown into the outer zone. You hereby receive a penalty for neglecting your duties.
It could have been worse, right?
Greetings. Mind scanners have recently been contacted by the terrorist group known as Moonrise. These people seek to destroy our society and must be stopped. Have they contacted you? Okay. If you receive a message from them, or any suspicious messages, you are obligated to tell us. We will make sure to protect you. For normality and the mind.
Oh, there's more. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm over time, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here for this one. So this is letting me know that it's going to be probably more. So if you guys are enjoying this, let me know. We'll come back and we'll definitely do some more. I'll catch you guys next time.